I will never get tired of that opening. I don't care how many times I see it. It's just, that's just, you know, it's beautiful. It's a work of art. So welcome back to Let's Play Link to the Past. Rusty showing you how we did it back in the day. So you'll notice, I hope, that whenever you start off, you have your basic 3 hearts. You are a wuss. You have very little health. When I start off in my own house, I have access to these pots. They have hearts in them. Good deal. Fill up my life. Fill up my hearts. Feels good. There's a rupee. I will probably avoid most of these guys because they're a pain in the ass. The thing about this game is, so I've mentioned previously, that you start off with the dinky, pokey, lame-ass piece of crap sword. I mean, look at that thing. It's not, look at the tip, it's not even pointy. It's a square block. Eventually get the Master Sword, it's longer, it's better. Kills more quickly, which is obviously important to us. But this thing, I mean, not only does it take more hits, but it's just really much more difficult to land a hit with. So, I was a little bit debating what to do here. I know where to go for the first dungeon, but what I'm doing with this Let's Play is I really want to draw people who never played the game into a little bit of what it was actually like. I mean, a speed run, that's one thing, but let's go ahead and, you know, play the game as it was meant to be played. So, just a little flavor thing. Uh-oh. You know, the town is on high alert. They know I'm the bad dude. Not really a bad dude, but the actual bad dudes have informed them I'm a bad dude. So, yeah, this guy, if you had never played this, gives you a little hint about the Zoras, the sort of mermen. And we can go back there later and get an extremely handy item that leads to a couple other extremely handy items. So where I really want to go is the Elder's house, noted by the X on the map. Again, I could just skip this, but, you know, let's do it the way it was meant to be played. Let's adventure. Okay, so once again, I'm kind of blazing through the dialogue. If you really want to read it word for word, you can't keep up with the speed when plowing through it, then, yeah, sorry, feel free to pause. Basically, she just told me, hey, the Elder's not home. He is... Did she put it on my map? No, she didn't. But there is someone who will put it on my map. One thing I should have addressed in my first video, and I did not, is one of the things that, again, is so minor, and I'm sure, like, probably some Super Nintendo or NES game before this did it, but, okay, we're gonna go in this house. This cave, rather. Got some pots, got some hearts, got some stairs, got some water. Oh, how do I go? How do I get up there? I want those things. Seems obvious. You probably already know what I'm about to do. Here's the thing. This game introduced vertical distance. The first Legend of Zelda game, it was just totally flat, basically. And this game, as you saw, like when I took sort of the high road out the dungeon, introduced vertical distance, which affects the way you play the game and how you access certain places. And of course, I've gotten keys. They're not bombs, they're keys. You don't use them to kill them if you want a bomb. You use them to open doorways to places. And what's this over here? If I do this, that's one sound. Oh. Well, perhaps a key. Oh god, I placed that poorly. Oh, okay, good enough. And I waste another bomb. Let's run away. What's in here? More cash money? More hearts, and a piece of heart. So if you saw the first Let's Play, or if you are familiar with this game, you know that you can collect a full heart container. It will restore your hearts and extend them by 1, which obviously makes you tougher, lets you take more punishment. There are also scattered about in the world pieces of heart, and every time you collect 4 of them, that's the same as getting a heart container. Pretty simple. This is something that was also pretty cool about to do. And again, when I say pretty cool, I mean pretty cool in like 1992. But, oh, here's an NPC. I'll go talk to her. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Aw, what's the deal? Yeah, even friendly NPCs would have a potentially adverse effect on you. Some of them would react in such a way that would summon guards. So we'll use a key here. I'm now out of keys. Gotta love that noise. And in here are arrows, which, humorously enough, I guess I could throw them at people, but I don't have a bow yet. We'll fix that pretty shortly. Here's a Scarecrow Man. He runs off. We'll find out about him later. So, if you're playing this for the first time, not using a walkthrough or frequently asked questions, this is where you would finally find, ta-da, in your right corner of the screen, you can see the new X on the map. The little kid, of all people, tells you where to go. Little back door here. Got some pots. Got a bottle. A magic bottle. Not that magical, but whatever. Oh, sorry, I've gone back in. Bottles can be used in a couple different ways. There are potion vendors who will sell you like health potions, magic potions, and like overall restoring potions, which just restore all both magic and health. The real thing that's good about these potions is, these bottles is, after we talk to this slick guy here, wait for it. Yeah, he's sick. Alright, so this is a bug catching net, and you can catch a couple different things with it, but the important thing is you can catch fairies in certain parts of the game. I have to look at the map. You can catch fairies, and if you have a fairy in a bottle, well, first of all, fairies restore 7 hearts. So if you have a fairy in a bottle and you're low on health, you can release a fairy and restore 7 hearts. But more importantly, if you are in a dungeon and you die, if you run out of hearts, and you have a fairy in a bottle, the fairy automatically comes out and resurrects you with 7 hearts. Really helpful. It's been a while, but I think that happens like in real time. So like if you're in the middle of a boss fight, if I recall correctly, if you have a fairy bottle, the fairy will pop out and resurrect you. I'm sure there's something good in here. Well, okay, not really. These large fairies, they just heal you up to full. I'm already at full health, so it's NBD, and can't go back. But, I guess if you're on the verge of dying, you can go to that fairy right there, and she'll heal you. Not sure why you would need that, but it's there. I am just stunning these guys. Uh-oh. There we go. Because, I mean, mostly, especially without the Master Sword, with the Dinky Sword, it's really not worth the trouble to kill them. Avoidance and stuns are your best option. So we're heading over to see the Elder Sarasrala. He is outside the first dungeon. I'm not sure I have to talk to him, but again, in the spirit of trying to play this as you would if it was your first time, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Sarasrala. So here we go. He is hiding out in this little place. Hi, Sarasrala, Village Elder. Yes, I want to find it. There's a secret back here. Can't get it now because I'm out of keys, but we'll get it eventually. Pretty cool enemies around here. I think there's, I don't know if they were actually called, but I always call them chessmen. Not obtrusive at first, but okay, do they ever die? Yes, they do! When you get close, they freak out and come after you. And that's not cool, so we're gonna run away. And here we go, first true and proper dungeon of Link to the Past.